Welcome back, sports fans. I'm Sean Smoke, publisher of 912 Sports. Appreciate everybody watching Thursday nights with 912 Sports. Hey, I want to take this opportunity to thank the sponsors. We'd like to thank Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery, Kim Smoke, licensed realtor with Crossway Realty, Gibson Animal Clinic, Coastal Pines Technical College, Prime South Bank, and Robbie Robertson Ford of Waycross. And we appreciate all of our sponsors allowing us to do this show here on Thursday nights. And now joining us from Charlton County is the head coach of the Indians, Coach Russ Murray. Coach, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for having me.
Hey, man, we appreciate you joining us here on Thursday nights with 912 Sports, Coach. You guys are battling for a playoff spot. Coach, you guys have got a lot of football coming up. You got a football game Friday night, one on Tuesday night, and then turn around and play again on Saturday. But let's talk about the game that's coming up here this Friday night. You guys are going to play host to Lanier. Lanier comes in the situation. Basically, I think they're winless in the region. You guys have already got one win in the region. But the Indians right now, Coach, find themselves in a situation where they got to win 2 out of the next 3 to have a shot at the playoffs. Am I correct in that statement?
Yeah, that's correct. We have to win 2 of these 3 coming up, and hopefully we'll have a shot then to get in.
Yeah, well, Kurt's done a really good job at Lanier this year. They were actually 4-0 going into the season. And then, have dropped 4 or dropped 3 or whatever that number is. But you guys are going to be in a battle there Friday night for a big-time game. Talk a little bit about what you're going to see from Lanier County when they come into the swamp there to Friday night.
Like you said, Kurt, Coach has done a great job with those guys. He stuck with them, and they've improved so much. I've been here for 26 years as assistant, stuff like that. So, they've improved so much than how they used to be. But we're going to see a very athletic team. Got a great quarterback and, good receivers, decent line. I say better than decent, good line. You match up well against us. It's going to be a battle for 4 quarters for sure.
Yeah. Well, Coach, this is a real important game. Like I said, you guys have got to win 2 out of the next 3 to make the playoffs. Talk a little bit about your team. I know Tony Cobb's been having an outstanding year. As a matter of fact, we've named him as a player of the week for Coastal Pines here back early in the season. But talk a little bit about your team and what you guys are going to try to do Friday night to win the game.
Well, you're right about Tony. He's one of our lone seniors on offense. He's had a great season, big stalwart season, but we are led by a bunch of sophomores, and sometimes we play like sophomores. We started off pretty hot, and we do what we do, and we mess up like sophomores, but we're progressing. Friday night, we hope to get in and start fast and maybe continue that on. We got to stay there the whole game like we did. One of our best games the whole year was against Clinch County, who, on paper is better than us, and we had to play them 100 more times. They might beat us, but our kids did what we asked them to do. We started fast early, and we continued until that, all the way to the end. That game went down to the end, and I'm extremely proud of it, the way our kids handled that. And I hope they bring that with them, Friday when they show up here at the Swamp.
Yeah. Well, Coach, and that win against Clinch County was huge for your program because it does put you in a situation where you do have an opportunity to make the playoffs. If you hadn't won that game, you probably would be, on the outside looking in.
Yeah, without a doubt. We got a chance, although it may be a slim chance. We got a chance because of that win. By far, since I've been here, the biggest win we've had as a program, and our people here, folks, that deserve that because they've been sticking by us through these tough times, and they needed a big win, and we got one that night, and it's put us in position that we're able to play a chance to get into the playoffs. We're not just sitting around just waiting for something else to happen. We kind of control our own destiny as far as trying to get in. For sure.
Exactly. Well, and Coach, we made mention of it. You got a bunch of football games to play here in the next 8 or 10 days or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But you guys will be playing Brooks on a Tuesday night. Let's go back and look how that happened. I guess it was a COVID issue to push that game to Tuesday.
It was. We had a coach that came up positive, and we had some other coaches exposed to him to that, and luckily no players were exposed. But we just kind of felt it best to kind of avoid that, and I kind of reluctantly went along with it, but we had to do it. We had to do what was best for the kids, and I just knew we'd be in this. The reason why I was reluctant about it because I knew we'd be in this position here, trying to make a game up here at the end of the season. We got 3 games in a week and a half. It's crazy, but it is what it is.
Exactly. It is COVID-19 in 2020 is what I like to say.
Oh, so. Yeah, it's been a crazy year for sure. And gosh, it's we're getting one of the best teams in the state come rolling in on Tuesday afternoon. It's gonna be something else. Look forward to after we play on Friday. We're gonna play them on Tuesday coming in.
Right. And this game was originally scheduled for, I think, October the 30th. That was the week that this game was. Now it's going to be Tuesday night. What time are you guys going to play that game on Tuesday?
We're gonna play at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
They still have there's a long ways from Quitman to come on, but they're gonna come over and we're gonna play at 6, and then hopefully, they run the ball. Of course, they can do what they want to with it, and we're gonna try to keep the clock running ourselves, but hopefully it won't last too long for them. But we're at home. That's a good thing. That's the advantage we have. They're a great team, and Coach Freeman does a great job over there. One of the best jobs in the state. He'll have them ready to play, but it is different for them. Playing on Tuesday night's not anything you're supposed to do, so it will be a little bit different for them. So we can hope we can play that, be our advantage. We need any advantage we can get against those boys for sure.
Yeah, exactly. And you're exactly right. I mean, playing on a Tuesday night, nobody's really accustomed to that. Them having to make that long trip all the way from Quitman to your guys' place. Listen, the Swamp's not an easy place to play. We all know that. So it'll be a great contest. And then you turn around and play not the following Friday night, but the next night on the Saturday night against Atco. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
Right. And now that game you'll actually have to go on the road.
We'll have to go on the road, finish it on the road. Luckily, Coach McGowan and the athletic staff over there moved that game for us, so we didn't have to move this game we're playing now to Thursday because all the JHSA rules or whatever. But they moved it to the 21st, and we're going to play that over there and finish the season up. And that's another one we'd have to win. But I don't, we got too much in between now and that to talk about that. But gosh, he's got a great team too this year.
Exactly. Yeah, it's hard to worry about 3 games down the road when you got one coming in Friday night with Lanier. I understand.
Yeah, that's right. It's tough, but we're learning a lot. We had, I was asking my guy that does the Charlton sports down here, and my coach's show with him. He was asking me, what do you do? I said, well, we break film down, but we don't talk about it. I said, I'm not going to talk about Brooks much. I said, we've got stuff broke down, percentages, all this stuff, but we're not worried about that because we're so focused. We got to be so focused on what's happening tomorrow night down here. I mean, if we lay an egg tomorrow night, it's all for naught. We just finish the season out for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. No, those other 2 won't matter if you.
That's exactly right, and that's something that I think the kids understand. That we've kind of preached to them all week, and it's going to be a big. Going to be some excitement. I hope this rain gets on out here so we can have that swamp packed.
There you go. Well, hopefully it'll be gone by then. But again, big game Friday night with Lanier, big game Tuesday with Brooks. Both of those games are at your place, and then a big game Saturday the 21st. Over in, I guess that's Pearson, where Atco plays. And what time is that game on Saturday?
That's going to be at 6:30.
6:30
Saturday. On the 21st, we'll play Atco at 6:30.
Okay. All right. So we got a 7:30 game Friday night in the Swamp, 6 o'clock game Tuesday night in the Swamp, and then a 6:30 game Saturday on the 21st.
That's right. I had to keep up with all that on my phone now. If I had to look, glad I have it to look. It's packed, something different, but like you said, man, this year's been unbelievable.
It is. Well, Coach, we'll be cheering for you guys. Hopefully you can grab a couple of wins out of those 3 games and make the playoffs. Now, even if you do get 2 out of the 3, there's still some, I guess, some things that got to be figured out.
I haven't looked into it too much. I haven't looked in too much because I don't want to count my chickens before my eggs since get them. But I know that we need to take care of this win. If we can take care of, if we can get Brooks, if we can get Atco, then we'll worry about that after that Saturday night. And however, whatever we have to do, it's going to be, it'd be good if we win these 2 games for sure.
Exactly. All that stuff's elementary. Let's win 2 out of the 3, and then we'll cross that bridge.
It's going to be tough, but yeah, you're right. You're exactly right, man.
Well, Coach, best of luck. Appreciate you joining us here on Thursday nights with 912 Sports. Look forward to seeing how these 3 games turn out. And as always, go Indians.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. That's Coach Russ Murray, head coach of the Charlton County Indians, as they have 3 games coming up here, and I think in the next 8 days or 9 days, whatever it is. So good luck to those guys as they try to win 2 out of 3 to make the playoffs. We'll be right back here with Thursday nights with 912 after these messages.